Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great night. Hey, we're gonna make a keto chocolate chip mug cake, and we're gonna make it, so this is gonna be a short video. Actually, when I'm done with this, we'll come back on later tonight, so be watching, because I'm gonna walk you through the reboot. The reboot starts tomorrow, but that's gonna be a totally different video. All I'm gonna do is I thought I was gonna make one of these, so I thought I would walk you through what we're doing, and if it turns out great, awesome. If it doesn't turn out great, you will see it on a live. So we're making a keto chocolate chip. I always say a mug cake. You could use a mug, but I'm actually using kind of like a little microwave safe dish. And so in it, I already have, I'll show you. It's one egg. Hey, and when you're popping on, where are you tuning in from? How was your weekend? I have a living room full of little girls watching Home. It's super cute. Okay, so this is what we have. We have one egg. We have 3 tablespoons of almond flour, a tablespoon of, I use this, monk fruit, and then we're gonna add in, so as I stir it, so as I'm making this, where are you tuning in from and how is your Saturday? I'm home with, how many girls? We have got 5 little girls in the house right now, so we're watching a couple friends, and then we decided to turn a movie on, so that's what our evening is looking like. And I'm packing because we're going back to Minnesota, so we are packing, cleaning, getting ready to leave tomorrow. So we're super excited. We're going to go back for 2 weeks to hang out with family and celebrate Thanksgiving. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Are you hosting or are you bringing a dish? And so if you guys don't know, we started a blog. I don't know if it's called a blog or just a website, but we've been putting all the recipes over there. It's called ketomomsecrets.com. So we put up a whole bunch of Thanksgiving recipes, and then I have another cranberry. Does anybody like cranberries, like a keto cranberry? I don't like cranberries, but my husband does, so we will have a cranberry one added to that soon. And we're in charge of the ham, the turkey, mashed potatoes or cauliflower potatoes. We call them angel eggs. There's always, what do you usually have at your Thanksgiving? So I love ham. We'll have ham and turkey. They'll have, like, all of the family will make the pie and all fun stuff like that. But I'm not a big Thanksgiving meal person. Like, that's not my most favorite meal, so it doesn't bother me not to eat. Like, I could leave all of the pies. The only thing I might eat is some mashed potatoes if I were to have something that's not keto. But everything else, I could leave it. I'll have some veggies, a salad, some ham. Thanksgiving is not my jam. I would much rather have some sushi. What about you? So, hey, if you're just tuning in, where are you tuning in from? And I'm making a chocolate chip mug cake. So far, you can put it in a mug or a little dish, and all I have is 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of almond flour, and we're gonna taste. I'm gonna taste this for you. A half a teaspoon of vanilla that I'm adding. And then I've got 1 tablespoon of, I'm using monk fruit. You can use whatever sweetener you want, but I prefer monk fruit. And I figured that I was probably supposed to melt the butter, but I didn't. So a tablespoon of butter. I think that matters. I didn't melt it. And then after we mix this all up, which I probably should have, you're just supposed to put the chocolate chips, like a tablespoon of we usually use Lily's dark chocolate chips, or you could use whatever dark chocolate chip you'd like. Just look for ones that are like a dark chocolate, not something that has a whole bunch of sugar. And here's the deal. Things can be deceiving. Just because it says dark chocolate doesn't mean it's not full of sugar. A while ago, we were at the airport. This is when we traveled a lot last year. And I grabbed a piece of dark chocolate at a store, and I was like, oh, dark chocolate. I'd love to have a snack. It was loaded with sugar. So we'll see how this tastes. I've actually never made this recipe before, but I thought I have everything. And again, we're leaving for 2 weeks, so my refrigerator is really, really bare. So we've been like, do you guys ever go on vacation and you don't have any food in there and you're trying to just, my poor children are like, what can we have? I'm like, grab some almonds. There's a cheese stick. We've been cleaning out the fridge. So, okay. So we have 3 tablespoons of almond flour, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, some monk fruit. Oh, I know what I forgot to put in there. Baking powder. I forgot baking powder. Hold on a second. How much do you think? Half a teaspoon? We'll just do a little bit. I feel like it doesn't really matter. But so we'll do a little bit of baking powder. I wonder if that would have turned out bad. And then we're gonna warm it in the microwave, I think for like 90 seconds, and then I'm gonna try it for you and we'll see if it tastes. We did something similar to this, but like a pumpkin one the other day, and it was really, really, really good. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, and then all I'm gonna do is take our dark chocolate chips and sprinkle them on top. I probably don't even need all of it. Well, I guess we could use all of it. So, and then I'm gonna put it in here. This is probably one of my most favorite desserts, meaning I love a chocolate chip cookie. So I could leave any type of candy. I could say no to ice cream. I love a chocolate chip cookie. So I made a really good chocolate chip cookie skillet a while back, and so I've shared that with you a lot of times. I love it. That's like my one, I love it. What is your favorite dessert? Have you keto-fied it? And if you have not, tell me what it is and I'll try to do it for you. But we usually can make anything that's pumpkin related into a great keto low-carb dessert. Chocolate chip cookies are great low-carb desserts. I have not figured out how to do like an apple pie. I haven't really tried very hard. I've seen some people do like an apple dessert, but using apple cider vinegar. I'm sure it turned out great, but I didn't try that one. So anyways, I'm gonna let you know how it tastes in just a minute. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. If it's not amazing, I will tell you. Hold on. It needs to go in 30 more seconds. So as you are waiting, I really would love to know for real what you're making for Thanksgiving. Because a lot of people, here's the deal, don't mess up good for perfect. So I tell people when you're at your family's house or you're hosting it, again, one day isn't gonna sabotage everything you've done up until now. One day will not wreck everything you've done. Now, the kicker is this. If you can't get back on track after that one day and you spiral out of control until January 1st, that could potentially cause some damage. So, get it in your mind, right? That if you're gonna have a great time with your family, it doesn't look all the way done. I think I'm gonna leave it there for 10 more seconds. If you're gonna have a good time with your family, get back on track the next day and then have a good time with your family on Christmas or whatever day you celebrate. So this is not about perfection. I will tell you what we love to say is take off your black robe when you're hopping on the Keto Mom page. Do you know what that means? If I say, hey, take off your black robe. Oftentimes people say, man, this really doesn't seem like one of those keto pages where you're getting hounded because you're not doing everything perfectly. That's not what this is about. This is about, a lifestyle that's going to work for you is the one that you stick with long term. So whether it's strict keto, lazy keto, low carb, guess what? Long term, you stick with it, it's going to work. Okay. Some people ask, like, when you make these type of desserts, do they taste eggy? So I will let you know if this one tastes eggy. It looks really hot. It's obviously not like a sugar-filled chocolate chip cookie, but it's a better option than nothing, right? And so it's hot. Oh, hot. Tastes great to me. It tastes like a little chocolate chip cookie cake. Hold on. It's really hot. It's hot.
I don't care.
Okay. Let me blow on it. So, for those of you who are new to our page, you can post new below. I'd love to connect with you. Hold on.
What is it?
And we have 4 daughters. So.
Can you hand me one?
Oh, there's 6 little girls over here right now. I forgot about Thora. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
Somebody hand me one.
We got 6 little. Okay, it's hot. Well, I counted you. Our friends are from Australia. Here, you want to try it? Okay.
Can I try?
Yes, you can try it. You all can try it. Tell me what you think. It's just like a little chocolate chip cookie cake. That's it. You want to try it, Liv?
Mm-hmm.
This is the true Australian. Tell me if it tastes hot. Well, tell me, is it feel hot or is it okay? If it's kid approved, it's great. So, do you like it? Do you like it? Just tastes like a little chocolate chip cake. It's just something easy you can whip up in the kitchen. Liv, do you like it? Liv said nah.
I love it.
Liv said no. Annie says, yeah, my kids are used to eating this with them. So when you have other kids come over and they're like, where's the real candy? My kids are used to it. Yep. Okay, so anyways, that's what we were having tonight. We made a really good pumpkin one the other day. Remember the pumpkin one was phenomenal. And usually, here's the deal. You always want to know why I love, here's the last thing I'll tell you, and then I'll let you go. I'm going to come back on later tonight. I think this has made all the world of difference when I'm making a low carb. It's really a low carb, not strict keto. It's really a low carb dessert. I feel like this is the best sweetener. We used to use Swerve, and while I don't mind it, it also sometimes leaves.
Really good.
See, so okay. So my 12, come and tell them so they know it's good, isn't it? So we used to use Swerve, and Swerve leaves like that aftertaste sometimes in your mouth. So I feel like sometimes people are like, "Why would I make a low carb dessert?" This and almond flour. I don't love coconut flour. If you love coconut, that's awesome. But like this has made all the difference. And then usually I add a little bit of extra
really
vanilla. She's eating all of it. So, and my kids are used to eating this way because we've done it for so long. So anyways, have fun. This is what I tell people. If you're trying little desserts or different keto options or low carb options, just make a really small portion and have everybody try a bite and see what they think. It's just a great way to have everybody test things out. And so look at, I mean, I legit, you guys, I had one bite. One bite of my dessert.
Make another one.
That's all that's left. I'll have to make another one. So anyways, I appreciate you all. Share with me what desserts you're making for Thanksgiving. I think we're going to try a keto cheesecake. A good chunk of the people that are going to be eating with us at our Thanksgiving are not even close to keto. So we'll have a mixture of keto foods and non-keto foods for everybody to be happy, right? It's gonna be great. And so, okay, I appreciate you all. Hop back on later tonight. If you want to, it'll probably be a late night one. I'm really gonna dive into the reboot probably in a couple hours when I don't have all the kids awake. It might be like 11 o'clock, but I still have packing to do. So I appreciate you all. Have a great night. We'll talk to you in a little bit.